Hey, Sean. Hey, man. We are opening a small brewery in Arizona and have been getting a lot of people asking for non-alcoholic beers. What's your take on the process? My take on the process is this. If you have the ability to bring in outside beer, you talk to the distributor in your area and you find out what the most popular craft non-alcoholic beer near you is. My guess is that it is Athletic, and you ask for the most popular beer that is sold by Athletic, and you do that. That is my take, and I'm not trying to be sassy, Sean, and I'm not trying to I don't know. I feel a little bit bad about that answer, but there's issues with this process, man. First of all, it's not easy to make a tasty non-alcoholic beer. There's flavors and aromas that are made during fermentation that you just can't have. And now Athletic, sassy answers only. Athletic, and some people hate it. Some people think they do a good job. I think it's respectable for what it is. Non-alcoholic beer is really, really hard. It's oftentimes thin, astringent, maybe sometimes like wordy or doughy and like real flabby. And it's just missing its character. It's real soulless. There's different techniques. You can flash distill alcohol off of it. Super expensive. You can filter out the alcohol. Super expensive. You can run an arrested fermentation where you let a wort ferment a little ways, stop it, but then you have to stabilize it. You have to drop the pH. There's a lot of additives that these people end up using. You can also do something like making like a 2 Plato wort or like a 1008 wort and then fermenting it down to 1004. So you get like a little bit of fermentation character, but still like 0.5%. But dude, this stuff, doing that well is hard and or expensive. Throw a keg on of what somebody else is making, you'll still make money on it. And to me, and maybe your area is different than me or by me, but make good beer, put good beer on tap. If you want to save a handle for something NA and see how it goes, go for it. But to invest serious money on it, I think the NA beer game is going to be the providence of much, much larger breweries. And I'm also not sold that it's going to be huge for long. I've heard the same things you have. If you want to give it a shot for fun, dig into it. Go for it. Don't hesitate. But my gut is hesitate. My gut is concentrate on what you are great at, which is probably making regular beer and spending probably $170, $180 on a half barrel of NA beer. That might be better than you can make. There's no risk. You know, if it doesn't sell, it will eventually. You could get rid of it, whatever. But that's my gut on it, man. Me, have I tried before? I have been part of the process before. I hung out during a collaboration with Brewdog and Saucy. Fascinating stuff. And yeah, I think it's going to be the providence of larger brewers. That's kind of my thing. And correct, September, IPA will never last. NA is the future. But you know, the NA question is a valid one. You know, you see increasing stuff online, and maybe it's just the dumb dorky stuff I listen to, but there's a movement with some younger drinking age people of, you know, kind of looking at drinking habits and cutting off drinking, you know, or cutting back on drinking, and having a little bit more temperance with it, which probably isn't all bad at the end of the day, right? Said the brewer who's, you know, sitting in front of his computer just drinking water and coffee. But yeah, I would kind of dip your toe in it like that and check. And there's some other ideas in there too. Some of the fellows have some good ideas in there. You know, it's difficult to mimic the malt flavor. I will say that Muntons, I believe, makes essentially a non-alcoholic malt extract or beer extract that it looks like malt extract. I have a tub of it. And what you're supposed to do is hot water into the kettle, you whirlpool it, you pour this stuff in, and then you could add like whirlpool hops if you want, but it's basically a blonde ale already, and you just hydrate it, and then you put it through your heat-X directly into a bright tank, and you carbonate it. Kind of wild. I haven't played with it yet. I need to, but that's fun nonsense playing, and I don't have time for fun nonsense playing right now. So root beer. Yeah. Yeah, and I'm not trying to shoot anything down, Sean. I hope I hope it's it's nothing like that. All right, everybody, thank you so much for watching. If you feel as if you got any value out of the video, please like and subscribe. There are also other videos that you can watch. They're gonna maybe be over here or over here. Appreciate you watching.